So it's Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It is Thursday, May 1st at 9:45 a.m. Here I'm at 35th Street in Lincoln City, and I just got to the parking lot. So first thing I usually do is I start looking for places to fish. So that's the southernmost point of the 35th Street beach, but this is low tide at minus 1.6. But look how many rocks there are, and the rocks go all the way up to there. And then you see that sandbar right there, so that's the place you want to fish. But if you look further up north, man, there's just a lot more ton of rocks. So there's not very much fishing beach here today. It's basically from there to right about there, maybe about 200 to 300 yards. So I'm probably not going to stay here that long, but I'm going to go back to 33rd Street because 33rd Street parking lot is closer to where those surfers are, and that'll save me this long walk around these rocks. Okay, so made it to 33rd Street, and here's the same view from 33rd, which is about 2 or 3 blocks away from 35th. So you can see I don't have to walk all these rocks now, and I can just get straight out to that sandbar. And here's a gentleman with a kayak, and I talked to his mom, and I guess he's got a couple of wings, so let's go see how he's doing. But you can see how much the beach is cut off here right now between the rocks. And a couple of surfers told me that it was actually even rockier than this about a week ago, but the sand has come in. So again, the beach are changing every week. Okay, let's go see how this guy did in the kayak. How you doing, man? I heard you did pretty well. Got a couple of wing cod? Yeah. That's awesome, man. Do you always launch from here?
Yeah.
And what are you using for bait?
That's jigs.
Just jigs with lead heads?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Okay, so he said he caught a couple of wing cods, and he launches from here all the time. Anyway, so today's conditions are, it's like I say, Thursday, May 1st. It's 10:05 a.m. Low tide was at 9:45. It was a minus 1.6. So that's why all this beach is exposed now. And high tide is 5.4. So it's about a 7-foot tidal swing. So it's going to be a foot an hour, so it's going to be rising a foot an hour. So I would expect tidal conditions to change, and I would say mid-tide the water's going to come and cover all these rocks, and then it's going to be not very fun to fish here. So swell energy is about 76, so it's really low today. Temperature is about 52, 53. There's a slight breeze in the air, and I'm actually in my summer sunscreen shirt. So I only wear this during the summer when the sun's out, because I'm trying not to get sunburnt. But it's a very pleasant day today, and it's really beautiful out here on the coast. Okay, I'm just trying to walk. So again, this is a minus 1.6 tide, so it's very low. So that's why you can go way out close to the ocean. Okay, just making my way down there and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm trying something new today, which is I'm using real bait, which is very, very rare for me, but I'm trying to get more fish at Lincoln City. So I got clam necks that have been sitting in my freezer for about 6 months. Nick Armstrong gave them to me, and I put them on with some stretchy string. So just trying something different, trying to increase my chances. Gonna take my first cast here. Catch conditions actually look pretty decent. At least there's one wave that's within casting distance, but it looks still pretty shallow here. So this was a spur of the moment trip for me, because the last 2 days I've been mostly in bed, not feeling well. So woke up this morning, and luckily I felt well enough to come out, and man, am I really glad I did, because man, it's such a beautiful day out here. So today's one of those days I don't care if I catch. You know, after not feeling well for 2 days, I just feel very blessed being in the ocean. Hey, my first cast. But again, catch conditions look decent for being a 76 energy day. So crossing my fingers, but I've been skunked my last 4 trips. I think this is going to be 5. Cast, got a fish. This is like my first fish in 4 trips, but that was a decent bite. I'm pretty sure this is a red tail. But man, I haven't had this kind of luck at Lincoln City. Second cast. Okay, here we go. And it's on a worm, not even on the clam neck. It's on the middle worm. This is definitely eating size. right, so that was about 11 incher. Man, that's awesome. That's a great way to start the day. Man, it's finally nice to get the skunk off and feel a fish on the end of the rod. It's been a long time for me, so that was a really nice way for me to start. So definitely worth coming out for today. This is my third cast now. The back fish. This is my third cast. Wow, this one's feeling pretty good. Man, I haven't had a day like this in a while. But back-to-back fish now. Let's see what bait it's on. It's on the worm again. And he tangled my line. But another good bite. This is about the same size as the last one, maybe a little smaller. Okay, let's measure it. Another 11 incher, maybe 11 and a quarter. Man, what a great way to start. 2 back-to-back fish. I am very happy. Okay, I gotta untangle my line. Okay, it took me like 5 minutes to untangle my line, and man, I hate doing that because it's like dead. Feels like I'm missing a fish while I'm out there untangling my line. But man, that's the worst my rig has ever got tangled from catching a fish. So that's the first time that's ever happened to me like that. Okay, this is cast 5, fish 3. Definitely a red tail. Doesn't look as big though, for sure. And this one was like medium far out. And again, on the natural worm. Now this one's a tiny one. I guess it's about a 5 or 6 incher. But still, number 3 today. So this is by far my most productive day at Lincoln City. I've been here 25 minutes, 5 casts, and 3 fish. Got a bite on 3 out of 5 and fished on 3 out of 5. So can't ask for much better results than that. But anyway, so like I said, this is my best day at Lincoln City ever, I think. And again, it's all on the worm. None of it's been on the clams yet. Been here half an hour now, and this is cast 6, but conditions are already changing. It's getting really shallow where I'm fishing now, and there's not as many crashing waves that are within casting distance. And when there are, they're very infrequent. Like right now, it's kind of flat. And I think there's one wave here forming, and then after that it generally gets really quiet for a while. So like right now, it gets really quiet, and then another wave will come, but it's not one after another like when I first got here. Okay, been here 50 minutes, got in about 10 casts, got 3 fish in my first 5 and nothing after that. So my first 25 minutes I got all 3 of my fish, and then after that I had no bites at all. But when tidal height's dropping about a foot an hour, conditions usually change really quickly, and you know, I'm just guessing that's why bite windows open up and close so quickly, because the fish start moving once the water starts rising or lowering. And if you come to 33rd, 35th, don't forget all these rocks here, and it goes pretty far up and down the beach. So that's the 33rd parking lot, so you still have to walk around to get past these rocks. And if you're at high tide, you'd be up there and you'd be casting into all these rocks. So I'd be going from that house to probably where that log is, that big tree, and then fish this area because it's all sandy here and your chances of getting snagged are not very high. So again, 50 minutes, 10 casts. I got what I wanted to get done though, which is, man, what a beautiful day out on the coast. And it's very nice just to wake up and just decide to go out the spur of the moment. But getting 3 fish in my first 25 minutes, especially at Lincoln City, that's unprecedented for me. And the interesting thing is I got so desperate of trying to catch here, you know, that I went to clam necks, but I got no bites on it. The good news is I didn't have to change it out at any time at all. So that's one of the reasons I don't use roll bait, because normally you have to change it frequently because it falls off. Anyway, so that's it. Don't know when I'm coming out again. I know I'm coming out May 10th because we have a level 2 ODFW workshop where we're instructing 8 people how to catch fish, or how to try and catch fish, I should say. Okay, so that's it for today, and man, what a gorgeous day, and definitely a May Day. Till next time.